Dame Robin White has spent many years perfecting her craft and telling the stories that matter. Now, the veteran visual artist has been awarded the Supreme Award, receiving the Te Tohu Aroha mō te Arikinui te Atairangikaahu for her lifelong contribution to the arts, both here in Aotearoa and across the Pacific. Dame Robin White, nor te Ngāti Awa, is with us now. Tēnā koe, Dame Robin, thank you for joining us and congratulations on your tohu.
Kia ora.
Now, how did you feel receiving this award?
Oh boy, that was a big surprise. You know, when something comes your way that's unexpected, unasked for, you know, yeah, big surprise.
Past winners of the award include Rauri Paratene, Robin Kahukiwa, Patricia Grace. How much of a responsibility do you feel being in such esteemed company?
Yeah, that's really what happened, is that a really heightened sense of responsibility. And also a confirmation, I guess, of the value of an approach that, you know, seeks to find ways in which we can reflect our togetherness, working together collaboratively and so on. It was really a moment to reflect on my art practice and, you know, the approach that I've been adopting lately.
And something I guess you're incredibly passionate about, and you've been able to follow your passion for so long. Dame Robin, what are some of the key moments in your life that you feel helped to shape your art journey?
I'm not so much sure about moments, but certainly sort of experiences along the way that kind of seep into you, and you absorb these things without even knowing. You know, from the time when you're a young child, I think, for example, of my father, and especially my father and his approach to work, the standards of excellence that he brought to whatever he did. He was a carpenter, so his craftsmanship was superb. His love of wood, his appreciation of wood, especially the native woods, and he'd tell me about them and invite me to, you know, have a smell of this, you know, things like that. I remember he was also a wonderful gardener, and that was an art form for him as well, especially his kumara patch, which was the great love of his life, and in which I spent many long hours working as a child. But also the books that we had in our home were a big influence. They sort of infused their way into my life, and the illustrations in them, especially as a child, just pouring through them. I think of one, my father had a nice collection of books about Māori history and culture and so on. One in particular, The Coming of the Māori by Te Rangihiroa. I used to love looking through that and looking at the illustrations in there. And then also the teachers that I had at high school, for example, May Smith, then at Elam. Arriving at Elam was a moment.
Okay.
And realising, oh, here, I have a family here. The other thing, I suppose, moments were when I was taken as a child to the Auckland Art Gallery, seeing things there that, you know, challenged my thoughts,
Yeah, well,
made me wonder, made me ask questions.
Your career spanned more than 50 years. What are your observations on the way engagement in the Māori arts community has changed over the years?
Yeah, you know, I remember those very early hui of the Māori Artists and Writers Association. I missed the very first one, which I think was at Te Kaha. I was very sorry to have missed that, but I was very pregnant, and I thought probably not so wise. So the next one I went to, I took my young child, and I just have such amazing memories of that occasion. And it felt like a group of individuals coming together from their separate spaces to find assurance and encouragement. We were like little streams that were seeking to find the big river. And I think since then it has it has moved towards being this mighty river. It's mainstream now. They're very powerful, the Māori art movement.
Well, I do know that you have a selection of your notable artworks on display in the touring retrospective exhibition, Te Whanakitanga. Something is happening here or currently on the Auckland Art Gallery, something I guess people should actually pop along and see if they have the chance. Dame Robin White, thank you so much for your contributions to the art world, and congratulations again on being awarded your tohu. Ngā mihi nui.
Kia ora, ngā mihi.